gotta get rid of that buzz. I'm just doing this shit for tomorrow. Just so a lot of you know, I didn't stop the regular chat coffee thing because of trolls. I stopped because of fans getting hurt feelings. Because like if I engage with the comments, I'm not attaching it to any of you. I don't know you, and I don't know, who's good and who's bad and who's excited and who isn't. I just kind of react sometimes. And, and then all of a sudden, like, someone's got hurt feelings and, it becomes an issue. And it's like, fuck it, man. Trolls, I know how to deal with trolls. I don't give a fuck about trolls. They've got to live with themselves. It was actually people who like me that drove me away. But I can do this. I can involve you in the process. Maybe I'll bring it back. I don't know. Just use whatever options you have at your disposal to maintain your sanity, because it's going to get fucked up. It's more fucked now than it ever has been. Too close? How's this? Is this all right? Good? Too close? I'm out, you guys. Yeah, I mean, someday, I don't know what to tell you. It's fucked up. It's not going to get any better. And I'm out. I'm pulling away from the news. I know who I'm going to vote for. You guys should vote. What else can I do? How else can I help? I'm not going to blame anybody, It's like, after a certain point, how much information, like you're taking in the information, you're going to your places, you're looking at the shit, you're doing your thing. You're like, I gotta fucking feed it, I gotta know. What do you really know, number one, in terms of like, how much is speculative, how much of it is actual information you can use, and how much are you just using it as a bat to beat the fuck out of yourself every day? So much is out of your fucking control. So like, if you realize that, I mean, what are you gonna do? I mean, everybody should be out in the streets protesting this fucking pushing through of a Supreme Court justice. But are they? All right. As I said before, I wish everybody the best. I don't have a horse in the race, and hopefully, if things get so awful and so dangerous and so unbearable, there'll be options. But vote. I know who I'm going to vote for. Maybe that's bullshit too, right? It's a fix. The fix is in. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's always been in. But I do know that after a certain point, why is that fucking whistle like that? Someone said it's a ground problem. I just know after a certain point that, depending on what kind of person you are, like there's a lot of people, especially lefties, who really get off on the self-victimization. I told you, man. I told you so. This is what's wrong. We're fucked. I get it. But that's what they live for. Check, check, check. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. 2, 2, 2. They're grievance junkies. Grievance junkies should identify that in yourself. because they have a lot invested in it never getting better. But, you know, things are not good. Things are terrible on most levels. It happens to be nice outside here, which isn't nothing. And I hear gut health is very important. So, despite the encroaching fascism and diminishing of our rights, gut health is very important. So, you know, take care of your gut. What the fuck is wrong, man? What is wrong with fucking people? How's that? It's like, I gotta track that buzz. That did nothing. Yeah, man. How come they're, you know, it's like, really? Is it all about the gut? What a fucking racket. What a racket. So CBD oil, that was all bullshit. You remember for about 6 months we had to fucking live with the miracle of CBD oil, and now it's like everyone's sort of like, nah, you know what? It's kind of fucked up. It doesn't really do anything. But we all fucking got suckered. I never did, really. I put some on my toes the other day. But how do these trends happen? You know, how do we not identify it as fucking trend? Now it's gut health. You remember when Tim Ferriss was the fucking hero with his dumb diet where you just ate beans and meat? And then that, you know, now it's all about the gut and it's not about fiber. I mean, you know what? There's always a fucking angle. There's always some fucking quack fucking hustler talking about biotics, prebiotics, probiotics. A good gut is not going to fucking stop fascism. Fascism is not a trend that goes away. Gut health is. So, it's all about gut health. You know what I hear is great for your gut? Bootlicking. That works out, right? With the future? Wow. That was almost bad. I have good reflexes. So, you guys want to hang out for this? It's up to you. I got to, Barry Levinson is on the show tomorrow. It's pretty great. That's where I'm at. Yeah. I like that riff, right? I am, all right, I'll focus on you guys for a minute. No, I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm moderating a book event tonight with Ali Brosh. I don't know where you can find the information on that. I put it on my Twitter somewhere. I'm not really good at that. Tomorrow's Barry Levinson. I have to interview Matthew McConaughey in a couple hours. Do the shit for tomorrow. Yeah, I feel like this is more to provide a place for you guys to talk to each other. Allie's new book is really good. And she's always good, but I know a lot of people are concerned about her because she's sort of been away for a few years. But this new book is really, really good. I think it's called Solutions and Other Problems. So I got to figure out what I'm going to talk to her about. And I don't know when I'm going to put the Wayne coin up. It's not really hinged to anything, so it doesn't really matter, I guess, when we get around to it. But yeah, I don't know who Jared Kiso is, so I'm not having him on. Yeah, I had a dream about Lynn the other night. It was kind of rough, but I'll talk about it on the podcast. Yeah, I'm just gonna do my guitar thing. Piggly Wiggly shirt. Yeah, someone sent this to me a while ago. Yeah, there's a Pink Floyd element to that sound. I am not locking in. It's not Porky Pig. It's Piggly Wiggly. I do like the Catherine Wheel. I listened to it pretty recently. I think I have it on vinyl. I'm listening to a lot of the Incredible String Band. That's what I've been listening to. I just got copies of oh God, I can't take it. I just got copies of the first 5 albums. I somehow fucking dug them up on Discogs. But I really like, I don't know what it is, man. I don't know why that particular strain of hippie shit is something I'm fucking into right now, but it's working for me. Side 2 of the Hangman's Daughter record, the Incredible String Band, it's like, what the fuck, man? I mean, if you can lay into that shit, it's so rare. This weird hybrid of like Scottish folk music with sitars, and it's not in your face. You know, when the sitar is not in your face, when it's not Indian music, and doesn't seem like some sort of a trick or ploy or way to kind of trick you into thinking like these guys are hip psychedelic people, when it's just sort of like, yeah, we play a sitar, but we're just going to hang back with it. We don't have to show off. It's just here. And you're like, oh, is that a sitar back there? It is. Wow. And they're not trying to make it the front thing. Nope. They're just kind of hanging back with the sitar in the Scottish folk music. I'm like, well, that's fucking genius. Just be cool with the sitar, man. It's huge. You're playing a gourd. Hang back with the gourd instrument. Bagpipes, that's tricky. That's tricky. Fucking this, I can't take this goddamn... fucking up with that D. bagpipes. Someone bring some bagpipes over. So much nicer with just like 400, 500 of us here than 900 every morning. Throwing names at me. All right. Let's fucking lay it down, man. I feel like it needs a little more dirt to it, though. Where's my dirt? Give me some dirt. Ugh. Come on, Mike. How do I get the dirt? Had it in the wrong hole. Wrong hole, sir. That's not from... Is that how it went in the dresser? No. Wrong play, sir. Wrong play. Wrong hole, sir. Wrong hole. Fucking whistle, man. How am I doing? I'm not good. How are you doing? Fucking G-string, man. Fuck you, play a jazz chord. Get fucked. Closer. Buster's all right. He's in the house. Those riffs, man. I guess I just need to get warmed up. These are, no, there's no flat B. This is, but these are flat wound strings. Oh, I'm glad you like the Elisa keys. What's up? Piggly Wiggly here in South Carolina has a rat problem. Flat wound. You cry a little when I talk about my suicidal ideations. I used to do a joke about that. I'll tell you the joke so you worry less. This is the old joke that I used to do about suicidal ideations. Are you ready? Presenting an old Marc Maron joke. And I'm going to be the one doing it. Okay, here's how it goes. Let me try. I think about suicide all the time. It's not because I want to kill myself. It's just because I feel better knowing that I can if I have to. You don't know that feeling? That feeling where you're just sort of like, fuck! Why does my life have to fucking... Hey, I could always kill myself. Okay, back to work. It's the spiritual reprieve of the faithless, which is my favorite line, but I don't, people don't appreciate it as much. So, ultimately, if I'm going to kill myself, I ain't going to tell you about it. All right. Oh, that fucking whistle, dude. So, you guys want to talk amongst yourselves? I gotta fucking pee, and I think I should do that alone. God. Oh my God, fuck this amp, right? Jesus Christ. It's a great amp, but what's with the whistle? It sounds like some kind of feedback. I think we're going to lay that down. Ugh. Jesus fuck. All right. Those G strings, man. More reverb? I don't think so. Too much reverb? I can take it off. How about one of this? What about this one? I'll go clean. I don't give a fuck. Not exactly clean, but it ain't reverby. I don't mind that. I'm not afraid of just a little grease, a little dirt. I don't give a fuck. The hell difference does it make? It's not a make or break situation here. Just playing 2 minutes at the end of my fucking podcast. Monkey, LaFonda, all the flying feline angels. I think that came around. Oh. Poof, that's out of the way. Had something to it, right? All cats live on in perpetuity. Well, you know what's weird? I was talking to my friend last night, my friend Kit, and like, I have such clear memories of my cats behaviorally and emotionally because they're sort of limited, right? Like I had Monkey and LaFonda from when they were born, so I know the whole arc of who they are, but the range is like cat range. It's not human range. You know, it wasn't like, oh, they used to like those sneakers and then they hated them for a while and then they outgrew all those pants. You know, it's like the cats will shift, they'll change their behaviors, and where they lay down seems to shift a lot. But if you have a cat for 15 or 16 years or more, they're very specific markers throughout your life and their life, but they sort of remain constant, give or take some behavioral changes. So I can really lock into, you know, my cat's energies, you know, and have good memories of it in my heart. The cover of Attempting Normal was not my cat. That was some cat they brought in. My cats couldn't go to a fucking studio. My cats were crazy. And Boomer or Buster is a weirdo. It's Springsteen's birthday today. Buster's a weirdo. He doesn't like, you know, he's very, you know, he likes affection, but he'll just always be just out of reach. And sometimes he'll be into it, but he doesn't, you know, he's kind of a loner, but he's very smart. He has a very good memory. He'll fetch shit and bring it back to you. I have to get him checked out. Am I going to get another cat? My cats can be photographed. It's just that they can't, they're dead. But they, you know, it was difficult. They weren't docile cats. They were hardwired for the wild because they were feral when I got them. So they were always, you know, kind of tweaked. It took years for them to relax. Springsteen's a poor man's Bon Jovi. I think you've got that way fucking wrong. You might want to switch that up, dum-dum. Have you ever had a cat that was real talkative? Buster's very talkative. And the more I talk to Buster, the more he talks. Like, we'll check in. There's a repetition, yeah. It's a repetition. Like, you know, I don't know. You guys know me, kind of. And, you know, I'm a lot. So now it's just me and the fucking cat in the house. And, you know, like I'm always like checking in with them constantly. So like there, you know, whatever my neediness is or my need to connect is, it's happening with Buster, and I think he's getting used to it. My favorite Springsteen album is probably Darkness. But yeah. Getting another cat. I'm not going to get another cat until I see what's happening in the next couple months. Because if I have to leave to maintain my sanity and just to disappear without dying in order to have freedom of mind and freedom of heart, I don't want to be saddled with a kitten. You know, if I have to travel with Buster, I'll travel with Buster. No, not Nebraska. I like Nebraska. My favorite Peter Green song is actually Jumping at Shadows, which is on the Live in Boston album, 70 whatever. I'll never get a dog. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like Canada, Spain. Like all these sound great, but I don't know where we'll be able to go because there's an unchecked pandemic going on in our country. And I think a lot of other countries rightfully are like, let the stupid pig people sit in their garbage over there if they can't be grown up enough to saddle up to the responsibility of taking care of themselves and caring about others to the point where they have a death wish. Why the fuck would we want them here? You will never leave USA. I don't know if that's true. I've had a lot of realizations over this quarantine. I saw the house you emailed me in Ireland. I really don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen day to day. I stay pretty much in the present, and I'm trying to keep my panic in check and eat well, make sure my gut health. I want my gut to be ready for fascism. But I wouldn't be so sure that, I'll never leave the States. I think, you can go to Ireland, I believe. But, I'm not talking about that. I mean, that's not where I'm at today. Where I'm at really is just that, if I can afford to split, why do I need to keep working? I've done what I set out to do. I want to help out if possible, but I also want to recognize futility and danger. But we're not there yet. I'm not there yet. Maybe. How does one prepare their gut for fascism? Well, I think it was a joke, but, wouldn't I get bored? I don't know. I'm not bored now, but I guess I'm busy. And I guess what we've learned from this pandemic is that you can sort of do this job anywhere. Watching from Ireland, but I think your worries just follow you until you're okay. Sure. Dark Maron. Yeah. How old's that Strat? What podcast I'm into? My own. I don't listen to podcasts. That Strat's like an 87 maybe? 86 or an 87. I bought it new. Heard the new Fleet Foxes record? I don't know, but I got kind of tired just reading that sentence. How is it? Why am I such a dick sometimes? The grass is always greener in Ireland. That's for fucking sure. My favorite Randy Newman album? It's probably Good Old Boys or Sail Away. What about the brown-faced amp? It's a Headstrong Deluxe. It's an American Strat, yeah. Any vitamins or supplements I would recommend? I am not taking any supplements or vitamins right now. All I do is I do an electrolyte powder and some water for when I exercise or hike or something. And I try to get outside every day for a while for some vitamin D. And I try to eat as healthy as possible, but I'm not doing any vitamins. I'd love to interview Stevie Nicks or Gaga. Favorite Zeppelin album? I think I listen to Houses a lot and Physical Graffiti a lot. Those are the two. I didn't finish chocolate tahini. I've got to pull back on the. I got my blood work back, and like I've been eating too many sugar. You can't eat, I guess, a huge watermelon every 2 to 3 days, or a box of fucking medjool dates every week and expect to not get diabetes. Apparently, I know, but it's from the earth, man. Well, you're gonna have very earthy diabetes. Uh-oh. Has any 4-album stretch ever beaten the Stones' Big Four? What is the Stones' Big Four? Sticky, Let It Bleed, Beggar's Banquet, and Exile? Is that the Big Four? Would that be it? Sticky Fingers, Let It Bleed, Beggar's Banquet, and Exile? Or is Beggar's Banquet not in there? Yeah, that tahini's fucking solid shit, man. Is diabetes in the family? Not really. I mean, my grandmother had it on my dad's side, and her sisters had it, but their parents were cousins. So, I don't know, maybe we've weeded it out. Did I see Seth Morris's homage to me? No. Is that recent? I love Seth Morris. How did he make fun of me? I like when people say that. It's like an homage, where it's like, you mean he made fun of me somewhere? It was an homage. But he made fun of me? But it was an homage. I guess I would interview Trump if he wanted to play by the same rules that Obama did, which he clearly doesn't on any level. So I don't know why he would give me final cut and not vet the questions. I didn't see the Jeff Beck documentary. Yeah, my grandmother had diabetes, but I think she had it like all her life. Trump has no idea who I am, totally irrelevant. I guess. That's fine. The weird thing about how people think about me or about the world in general, it's like, I'm only in this to make a living, bro. Relevance is all relative to the people that are in my audience and me having health insurance and earning a living and enjoying what I do. This idea is like, hey man, you're losing. Am I though? I don't think so. I was on Conan with Trump once. Yeah, and he was the first guest, and I was the second guest. And I remember that Frank Smiley, the segment producer, came into my dressing room, and he's like, you want to meet Trump? And I'm like, not really. I actually turned down the opportunity to meet Trump when he was just a fucking clown. A New York clown. Because it was like, why? Why? Well, a lot of haters, that's all they got, is this sort of like anonymous disposition of being a cunt. And the truth is, it's like, find your way, man. Find your own way. If you need to be on fucking Trump's dick, then okay, I guess that's good for you. If that's what gives you meaning in life, is to live in Trump's ass, fine. Some of us are out here carving our own thing, trying to make something of ourselves and, find a way in the world that can earn us a living and express ourselves. But if all you've got is like, fucking MAGA, If that's all you got, that's all you got. But I mean, don't be proud of it. It's not your pride. And the pride that you're experiencing is based in complete belligerence and garbage. So like, if you're going to troll and be that guy, it's just like, that's who you are. I'm proud to be a vacuous, angry cunt who believes in a fucking grifter for my sense of self. Congratulations. Is there a lot of money in that? Like, I hope that works out for you. Being a vacuous, angry, probably broke cunt who finds meaning and purpose and self-definition by worshiping a fucking grifter. What a life. Good for you. Good for you. Fucking Trump 2020. Genius. Wow. Really pushing buttons. Fuck the libtards. Ooh. Good one. Good one. Pedo. Brilliant. I've interviewed Roseanne. We talked about comedy, and she has mental problems, which is sad. Yeah, fuck you, snowflake. Ooh, ouchie. Ouchie, genius. Did you make that up? Uninspired, uncreative, brain maggots. I have Jerry Saltz's book. I may reach out to him. Yeah, I mean, look, if you're a follower and that's your life, that's how you define your life, is by following somebody else's angry ideology based in nothing but belligerence and contempt of the other. If that's your creativity, if that's who you are, if that's how you define yourself, you're like a cancer cell. You're like a cultural cancer cell. And sure, you might win. There might be victory there. But then what do you got? Oh, we did it. We did it. Everyone must die but us. Ooh, so inspiring. Really interesting stuff. I don't know what my favorite Ty Segall record is. Yeah, we did okay. I did okay with Roseanne. I just wanted to keep her in the comedy world. I don't really care about what she has to say about politics. And I did a pretty good job with it. Well, the uniforms will be passed out, hide glue. They will. I mean, they're going to be passed out. My favorite OC's record. They're all so different. Oh, there was one a couple ago that was it was almost acoustic-y. Had like a violin to it. What is this news alert? What happened now? A distressed Birx questions how long she can remain on White House task force. Yeah, Dr. Deborah Birx has finally had enough of blowing Donald Trump at the cost of American lives. Someone found their conscience and might have to quit before she gets fired unceremoniously and angrily by the fucking monster. Great. You found your conscience right in time for the 200th and 1000th person to fucking die. Yeah, sure, buddy. Yeah, you're making millions. That's why you're here. You can make up whatever life you want under your fake name. Make up a whole world under your fake name. I don't know who Tyler Chidwer is. I don't know who King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard is. I'm not going to interview John Mayer. You probably did see me at Fish King. I'm there like 3 times a week. Michael Moore serves a purpose. Don't feed the trolls. Yeah. It's just a game for them. It's just a hobby. John Mayer's been interviewed enough. I don't need to interview him. And I don't know where he's at. Like I can't figure out he can't land on a style, and it's hard for me to put into perspective all that garbage pop he did, and then to sort of kind of like, I'm so good at guitar, I can play anything, and I'm just going to leave that behind me and be Jerry Garcia and Stevie Ray Vaughan for a while. I'm like, yeah, but what about that other stuff? So who are you really? You know, what does your heart play? So I can't identify that with him. So it troubles me. Did I like talking to Seinfeld? It's okay. It was okay. I knew exactly what would happen. And, you know, he didn't, you know, it was exactly how it would have been. Any sassy wardrobe left? No, I don't have any sassy wardrobe left, which is odd because I keep a lot of things, but I didn't like a lot of that stuff. It was kind of a budget. It was kind of a budget situation. Ooh, persistent trolling by the millionaire. Some people are chameleons. Yeah, that's true. But rarely is it intentional. And what does it really imply? Impressions of Todd Barry comedy? Ouch, buddy. Apologize. Ouch. I'd like to interview Matt Dillon, maybe. But, you know, Matt Dillon, I don't know. You think he can talk for an hour? I have seen The Trip. Yeah, I don't care about Kiss. I'm not interviewing Paul Stanley. I'm not saying John Mayer's, I think he is a great guitar player. I'm not, you know, I'm not saying he's not, but it doesn't move me at all. So what do I got to do? What time is it? 11? I got to go. I got to record. I did not listen to the new Fleet Foxes, and I barely got through the old Fleet Foxes. Yeah, he's definitely a great musician, John Mayer, in general. But it does not, I still, you know. So is that, what's his name? The other blues guitar player with no personality who's a wizard. John, what's his name? Baruchel was great. Jay Baruchel was great. Lindsey Buckingham almost happened, but I fucked up the timing and he hasn't come back around. Oh my God, I gotta pee again. Yeah, use whatever you have at your disposal to maintain your sanity without hurting other people. Okay, please? Too close? Cook something fun. Do something nice for somebody. Bottom masa. Oof. What's going on there? That's just it's like this strange, empty vessel full of nerd-like talent. I don't know what you call that. A gift, not frusciante. It's a gift, but it's like an empty gift. The empty gift. All right, sure, guided by voices, yes. Okay, you guys. Good times. I won't pull it. I'll try to stay on this. I just, I don't want anybody to get too hurt. But in terms of trolls, I don't give a fuck about trolls. So just know it's not the trolls that are stopping me. They're just annoying. Barely. All right. But I've been, Jay Maskus has been on the show. Okay. All right. Okay. Good. Okay. I love you too. Okay. Take care. Bye.